A misty dawn blankets rural Quebec. Inside a nondescript warehouse stands an ocean of steel barrels stacked high. But not of oil or whiskey. These hold maple syrup worth more than $18 million. A lone worker, Simon Leduc, runs his hand across one barrel and whispers, "Sweet as gold." His friend Pauline smirks. Simon, a forklift operator, has access to the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers Reserve, Canada's Fort Knox of syrup. But no alarms, no cameras, just trust. At night, he sneaks in with a rented truck. Pauline brings Rene, a small-time dealer with big debts. They drain syrup from official barrels, refill them with water, and roll them back into place. Each barrel they steal feels heavier than their conscience. But greed weighs more. Only difference? No one guards syrup. They exchange a look. The plan has begun. In a dim sugar shack, the trio watches golden syrup flow into unmarked containers. Rene laughs nervously. "You know, this is cleaner than cocaine." They sell it to distributors who never ask questions. For a while, they live rich. New cars, luxury jackets, weekends in Montreal. But Simon can't sleep. His father was a syrup farmer. He remembers the smell of boiling sheep and his father's words. "You protect what nature gives, not steal it." Months later, inspectors visit the warehouse for a routine check. One taps a barrel and frowns. The hollow sound isn't syrup, it's water. Panic spreads through the Federation. The missing syrup is valued at $18.7 million. News headlines call it the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist. Police launch an investigation. The world laughs, but in Quebec it's no joke. Lives, farms, and families depend on that liquid gold. Detectives trace the syrup through truck rental logs and sticky fingerprints on discarded containers. One fingerprint matches Simon Leduc. Simon's door is kicked open at dawn. Pauline shouts, "Run!" But Simon freezes. The smell of maple hits him. The police pour confiscated syrup back into barrels. His heart sinks like a stone in sap. At the police station, Simon stares at his hands. "We didn't steal money," he mutters. "We stole trust." Detective Gerard leans forward. "Why risk everything for syrup?" Simon whispers, "Because no one believes syrup could be worth this much. Not even us." He signs the confession with trembling hands. Months later in court, the judge calls it a crime against Canada's heritage. Simon gets 8 years. Pauline and Rene receive lesser sentences. As Simon is led away, he turns to his father, now frail in the courtroom gallery, and says softly, "I just wanted a better life, Dad." His father replies, "You could have made it the honest way. Just takes longer to boil." Years later, Simon works in a small sugar farm after his release. He taps a tree and watches the sap drip slowly into a pail. He smiles sadly. "The sweetest things," he says, "take time." Camera pans out to a sunset over endless maple trees. Like, comment, and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories inspired by real events, where greed drips slowly and justice always finds its flavor.